How's everyone doing? We're back. This time, first pre-workout review, and I think the people of Central Ohio will be especially pumped for this pre-workout review because we're tackling none other than the Hstl tunnel vision. I see this around a lot. I know a lot of people who like this. I know a lot of people who have never tried this before, and I did actually not buy this, but it was a gift for my birthday. I think that might have been a joke on his part, but that's totally fine because I do not mind using something, especially if it's free. I never look a gift horse in the mouth. So I decided that I would tackle this pre-workout since it's become so popular around my area within my gyms. This is the Hstl Tunnel Vision pre-workout. Helps increase train performance, maximize nitric oxide and blood flow, creates sustainable energy and focus, helps fat loss during short-term fasting. These are all the things that it boasts. This is the sour candy flavor. If we were just judges on flavor alone, isn't that bad? So we're going to dive into this. I'm actually, like I said, this is my first review. We're just going to go right into it. I'm going to have some footage of me working out, and I'm going to go ahead and talk over it. So we're just going to fade into that.
All right, guys, so we're just going to go over the supplement facts on this pre-workout, and then I'll head into what I think about it. So serving size is 1 scoop, which is 7 grams. Servings per container equals 30, standard packaging. L-citrulline, 3 grams is the top of the list. Glycerol monosterate, 95% is 1 gram. Caffeine, 300 milligrams. DMHA, 100 milligrams. Aerogenesis extract, 100 milligrams. Rhodiola rosea, 100 milligrams. Decaffeine malate, 50 milligrams. Rowolfia vomitoria extract, 2 milligrams. Yohimbe extract, 1 milligram. Huperzine, 1%, 150 micrograms. So L-citrulline supplementation, let's start with that. This results in reduced fatigue and improved endurance for both aerobic and anaerobic prolonged exercises. There is not enough evidence to show that L-citrulline improves power output during exercise, however. It also increases ornithine and arginine plasma content. This means that supplementing this improves the ammonia recycling process and nitric oxide metabolism. L-citrulline is also used to alleviate erectile dysfunction caused by high blood pressure. Fun fact. Citrulline is converted into arginine in the kidneys, so providing as a spike of arginine in plasma, while supplementing citrulline increases arginine plasma levels over a long period of time. L-arginine and L-ornithine are subject to reduced absorption when supplemented doses over 10 grams or more, which can result in diarrhea. Citrulline doesn't have this side effect, and since it increases plasma levels of all 3 amino acids, it is generally preferred as a supplement over L-arginine. Though L-citrulline doubles ornithine plasma content, L-ornithine supplementation can increase ornithine plasma content even more by 300 to 500%. And that's from examine.com. So this next ingredient that's active, the second ingredient is glycerol monosterate, and that's just an anti-caking agent for the powder. But the third ingredient down the list is caffeine. We all know what that does. We all love it. And then the fourth ingredient is DMHA. So there's a massive lack of research actually surrounding this compound. Almost zero details released regarding its safety or side effects, but due to its similarity to a banned substance, taminoheptane, sorry if I butchered that, which is actually a decongestant, we can argue that similar side effects might occur with increased dosages. So these are going to include increased heart rate, increased blood pressure, and shortness of breath. It's similar, to, like I said, to this banned substance, so it's best to avoid that if you are doing any competition that is drug tested frequently. Okay, next on the list is rhodiola. This can improve cognitive function in persons who experience a reduction in fatigue. There is insufficient evidence to support an outright increase in cognition, though. In a study with rats, it appeared to be highly serotonergic. Serotonergic. Sorry if I butchered that as well. I'm trying to read from examine.com again. But either way, it looks like it reduced the binge eating of some female rats. Basically, it reduces corticosteroids and inhibition of monoamine oxides, MAOs, commonly attributed to rhodiola, may not be relevant following oral ingestion of rhodiola, however. So it's an herb, and it has traditional uses of anti-fatigue agent, adaptogen compound, and rhodiola is likely the second most popular adaptogen, actually. In regards to fatigue, it appears to be able to significantly reduce effects of prolonged and minor physical exhaustion. This is more related to stress and the burnout effect or prolonged but low-intensity physical exercise. There is some limited evidence that parameters of physical exercise can be improved with rhodiola, but this appears to be limited to untrained persons, with numerous studies on trained athletes suggesting that rhodiola does not have an acute ergogenic effect. Despite this, it appears to be highly reliable in reducing fatigue symptoms and improving symptoms of stress. So the next one's Rowolfia vomitoria extract, and it is extracted from the root of Rowolfia serpentina, or the Rowolfia vomitoria plants typically found in India and Africa. It contains an alkaloid called reserpine, which has been used in the past to treat high blood pressure. It also relaxes and widens the blood vessels, allowing more oxygen and blood flow to the muscles during workouts. By serving as an alpha adrenergic receptor antagonist, you should receive better circulation and better pumps if the extract is consumed before your workout. Also used to stimulate the CNS and can elevate serotonin levels. This can immediately increase your mood, pumping you up before your workout, or so it says. These effects can enhance when combined with other stimulants such as caffeine or taurine. The perfect pre-workout supplement should be carefully blended, which combines the Rolfia vomitoria extract with other stimulants to bring an uplifting boost before your workout. So it can assist in fat burning, it says, due to its appetite suppression properties. Let's go down the list. It blocks the receptors that typically stop lipolysis. Lipolysis is the process where triglycerides are broken down into the most basic components and released into the bloodstream. Once in the bloodstream, these fatty acids can be burned for energy. If there's a need for energy, by turning off the lipolysis receptors, there is a direct increase in the amount of fat you burn during exercise. And that's from Michael Gussman, a writer at widestrong.com. So he's obviously just promoting this. I couldn't find much more besides actual studies on the root itself and where it was found. So then we have Yohimbe, and that can increase blood flow and nerve impulses to the penis or vagina, actually. It also helps contract the sexual side effect of certain medications used for, or counteract the sexual side effects of certain medications used for depression. It's marketed as a test booster in burning stubborn fat, but no substantial evidence for any of these claims exist, and that's from WebMD. Last but not least, we have Huperzine A, and this is a substance purified from a plant called Chinese club moss. It's used for Alzheimer's disease, memory learning enhancement, and age-related memory impairment. It's also used for treating muscle disease called myasthenia gravis, for increasing alertness and energy, and for protecting against agents that damage the nerves, such as nerve gases. It's thought to be beneficial for problems with memory loss of mental abilities, dementia, loss of mental abilities, and the muscular disorder, because it causes an increase in the levels of acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is one of the chemicals that our nerves use to communicate in the brain, muscles, and other areas, and that's also from WebMD. So guys, with this pre-workout, I got the sour candy flavored. I didn't actually pay for this, as I said earlier. My friend got it to me as a gift, and when I first tried it, I was very skeptical about it. It doesn't have any beta-alanine in it, or niacin, or any B vitamins, and those are like the main key ingredients that I use in my pre-workouts. However, I decided to try it, and while I liked the amount of caffeine in it because it gave me such an energetic boost, I did not like how jittery I was afterwards, how weak I felt afterwards, and how much drier my mouth and nose were. It seemed like I was almost sucking my mouth for saliva to come out because I was so just dry, and I think I can attribute that to the DMHA in it. I just don't think that it is a pre-workout that is good for me, at least. And I'm used to high stem pre-workouts, but this one is a little intense as far as the DMHA goes. I think it is a little unsafe and a little experimental, and I'd like to see more research out on it. But as for now, I think I'm going to stick away from it. As far as mixing goes, it was a little powdery. I felt like I had to keep adding water 2 or 3 times a session to get the entire drink to mix, which gave it a chalky taste, and that didn't help with the sour candy flavor. But other than that, the sour candy flavor was pretty good. And when I did add beta-alanine or some other substances to it, like I usually take it with the B-complex vitamins and beta-alanine, it made the pre-workout that much better. So I'd like to see them add some of that kind of stuff into the pre-workout in the future, or maybe in different this Outhouse brand, maybe have a different line of product. So that's just my 2 cents on the pre-workout, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. So guys, I just actually realized that I never gave this pre-workout a proper review. So for the Out Hustle Tunnel Vision, I would like to give this pre-workout a 6 out of 10. I think a 7 out of 10 is too generous, to be quite honest. It's a good pre-workout. I was really skeptical about taking it at first, just because of the namesake, and I know I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But I did try it. I had a few good workout sessions on it, and I like the caffeine boost, but like as I said, the DMHA and the jitters afterwards and the dry mouth and the constant mixing, the chalky taste, were all just too much for me to handle at one point. I don't think I could ever say this is my favorite pre-workout or recommend it to someone else. If you're looking for a really high caffeine level pre-workout, this is for you. If you don't like the tingle of beta-alanine, this is for you. But if you do like that hot sensation of niacin and beta-alanine and the natural B vitamins, then this isn't for you because it has none of those in it. I'd like to see them do more with this in the future, possibly add different things or make a different line. That'd be fantastic. Or experiment with the powderiness. If anyone else has any opinions or has any pre-workouts they'd like me to review, drop me a line, hit a comment. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'd really enjoy your feedback. Thanks. Have a nice day.
Team Dry Scoop.